did the wiggling image help it? Because here's...
I don't know, something helped it.
Because the thing that's happening, well, you know, after 17 horses this weekend, and what I'm seeing is your hand's a little more like, I go to the freezer, I get the box.
Yeah. Okay.
It's all Frankenhand.
Yeah, okay.
It's got to be a little more, hey,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
And it's just a little,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, something that you just said though changed my brain, so that's good.
So there's something happened with that left, because
Yeah, it got better.
Because before, when even just with him, and I was saying, you know, obviously we've been talking about it for 4 horses now, about this flexion left. I could see you moving your left hand because his nose was going,
right.
but it wasn't.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. I totally get it.
Okay.
No, I feel less retarded now.
I'm sure there's words to describe everything, but I'm glad you got it, because I know my vocabulary is not really on par.
I don't know what it was, but it worked, so thank you.
Yeah, okay. We go to the right. Good, walk, trot, canter. But you saw in the video there how he looks like he's just in 4th level collected walk, right?
Yeah, but do you see that as a negative thing?
No,
Okay.
Just his talent itself. I only mentioned it because you were like, is he too low? And I was like, yo, far from too low.
Okay.
Yeah, far from too low. I would not have said canter right then. You had the right idea. You asked, it turned crap, but then you were impatient.
Okay.
We go trot again. That's really good. Theoretically, nothing would change from this. It's 1, 2, 1, 2. Dad, loosen the neck. Your seat and leg. 1, 2, 1, 2. Loose, loose. You can let it grow a little bit to trot. You got to keep the bend the right way. And it's close your calf, push the trot into canter. That would be really good. And then again, the transition down, but you give him those transitionary steps. Transitional steps? I don't know. One of those words. That would be right. You feel how he adjusted himself to make the downward there where the canter changed? You let him do that right now. And then you're going to go upwards again. And yeah, you can let the trot grow a little into the canter. But you don't, yeah, loosen, loosen. He doesn't get to use his neck as a lever. Okay. Round the arena when you're ready. Good. Good. That's up. And then you make downwards. And you let him have those transition steps to find his balance like this. That's terrific. And then the same for the walk. Let him have those transition steps. The worry about riding collected walk too soon is that it ruins your walk. But you don't. With him, it's not like you even thinking, "Ooh, I want to ride collected walk." He just goes, "Oh, look at me."
Yeah.
All right. You got to keep in the back of your mind to make sure that you've still got a clear 4 beats.
Okay.
But he's coming in it.
Yeah, sure.
So.
Okay. That feels way better.
You looked awesome.
Huh?
You looked awesome.
Thank you. It feels really good.
Okay, so let us do the transition on the diagonal. Through the trot, you're going to make a canter, come across the diagonal, and think trot at quarter line and the other canterly by the other quarter line.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like in the first level test.
Yeah, okay.
Now, in the first level test, it's either 3 or 5 strides of trot. 7 is too many when you're going to go show it.
Yeah.
Not for him right now. So that's why in the generally kind of a way, quarter line, and then you have between the quarter lines to get from here to here to here, and then the lead.
Okay.
So, off you go. Because at some point you need to speed up the obedient thing, right? So right now, okay, great. We're doing it on a circle, just like in the training level test where it says pick it up, where it says make the transition like in the first quarter of the circle.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what we were doing now. And the next thing, so here you got to be careful because he's a little curled behind. Remember before when he was up and out?
Yeah.
Now he isn't. So let his nose out. Let his nose out. Little. Like think free walk with contact. Cross the diagonal. Free walk. That you telescope the neck out. You feel him open himself up there?
A lot, yeah.
That is fine.
Okay.
Okay. Now you're in medium walk.
Okay.
Okay. That's the thing about the walk that gets kind of sketchy. In the walk, if they come behind the vertical, you will ruin the walk. Quick, there. You feel it better here in the there, because now his nose is out a little bit, and so that's a real medium walk. Earlier it was collected, but he was up and his face was vertical. Here he curled behind, and the third vertebrae became the highest point. Then you're going to have a problem. It's really about that nose, and he's looking for the bit. Because even in collected walk, they've got to be to the bit, and he did earlier. All right, so now let's go trot. Enough about that. You get the point, right? Top of the morning. So, set it up. Make it the camera. We're all getting out of the arena because you're going to have the diagonal. And if you can't get it at the next quarter line, don't sweat it. You know what I mean? It's the goal, and it doesn't have to happen. So onto the diagonal, you make downward. Start changing the flexion. Let it out. Let it there, and it's all right. Just do it now. Or do it now. You know what I mean? Just do it later. Straighten out on the long wall, and then across the diagonal and again. Hands on the same plane, okay? Your shoulders are level, and if anything, the inside rein can come up a little bit. And then straight down the long wall, and then across the diagonal and again. See where your right hand is? Yeah, it's kind of why going to the right's better. And then when you go to the left, keep your left hand a little there, up there, up there. Legs in position. Yeah. You see how can you feel how your left hand wants to go down?
A lot.
Yeah, don't let it do that. Good, then across the diagonal again. Nice. Nice. That'll work. That's right. Very good. Left hand, good. Good. Vibrate it, all right. Left hand. There you go. Good. So, let him be.
Yeah.
See where that's going?
Totally.
Now the rule of thumb, okay, is in corners. Your pinky can be where your thumb is.
Okay.
And you come around.
Okay.
If your hand drops under it, which your left hand does,
Yeah, I can feel
they
it.
go down on the
Yeah.
inside front leg.
I totally feel it.
So,
Okay.
yeah, you'll be doing that forevermore.
Okay, yeah.
Give him a second, then we'll go do some shoulder ins.